Hello, welcome at the Memory Arcade. Where as always, fear can kill you, but whatever that means. Anyway, we're playing the Resident Evil 1 remake, originally released in 2002 on the Nintendo GameCube, since re-released in a visually upgraded manner on PC and various other platforms. And since then also overhauled visually by the RE Upscale project, to which we owe these beautifully, absolutely high-res backgrounds. And I really wish developers would start taking a page out of the playbook of modders and start looking more thoroughly into AI-based upscaling of static artwork. 2D artwork, where the source files have been lost. Or maybe the source files are still there, but they're also not high-res enough to, quench our modern-day thirst for HD and 4K and whatnot. So, because this has been a very seamless playthrough of an upscale. Usually with upscales, I occasionally notice like sharpening, like slightly over-sharpened bits and pieces here, but with this one, I feel like this is very cohesive and feels very deliberate in the way it's made and the way it came together. I'm a really big fan. And yeah, we played through pretty much all of the mansion. Like the first portion of the mansion. Yesterday? No, the day before. Anyway, last session. And now we're headed for the garden house. And as the stream title implies, content warning is in effect for, well, I suppose mostly spiders. Giant ass, hairy, creepy spiders. I guess plants that want to eat people and sharks. Swimming mouths with gills and all that. Could also merit a serious content warning. But yeah, mostly spiders. Other than that, yeah, I've become more sensitive in recent years for accessibility concerns. Oh, sorry. Regarding photosensitivity or specific triggers like arachnophobia. I'm trying to get better at identifying them. I feel I'm still not doing enough. I should just watch more of Laura Capaz's YouTube videos on the matter. She's become an invaluable resource on that front. Because to a degree, I'm usually okay for the most part. Like, I think I mostly fit into that percentile of folks who don't need any special consideration for a lot of stuff. but in some respects it doesn't just affect the playing experience, but also the viewing experience, like flashing lights and the appearance of, say, creepy crawlies. And honestly, I think the giant snake in this game was okay. And it was also okay in Sekiro for me. But still, this really primal fear of a snake with its jaws wide open, you know, as in the last thing you see before it, I don't know, bites you in the face, I guess. No, but I remember just being freaked the fuck out when this was like a page turner in a glossy magazine that had really good photography stuff. And in terms of, you know, nature photography capturing this very moment, sure, it's impressive, but like this was many years ago. Maybe I was even still a kid, but it just like it was the kind of stuff where I couldn't look at it, where I just had to turn the page or put away the magazine. And I will say the snake here and the Sekiro snake, they were okay. But I guess I have like an understanding of why, or at least an inkling of why certain stimuli along those lines can be very upsetting. To the point where exposing yourself to them is just not worth it, even for the experience of a video game. Or especially not for the experience of a video game. It is a pretty trivial thing, all things considered. Valley of Destruction. Cave of Hatred. Summit of Madness. Path of Revenge. Okay, so this is, I wanna say this is an early Metallica demo tape? I guess we'll...
Respond. Wesker? Monster in chains. Treat. Not exist. Away from the woods outside the mansion.
Actually, let's just go by the logic of I'm a traveler in these creepy woods. And I'd rather not... encounter any of the creepy things, so I will make the watchdogs look away. And voila, that logic totally held up. Not sure if that plaque said anything. I hit the... Okay, live and let live, crows. We cool? We cool. Let's explore here first. This entire area was not in the original game, by the way, so I've been here maybe a couple of times. Oh. Oh dear. Did I already get turned around? I have no idea where I am. Oh. Oh. I'll take one of these. Thank you. It's Chris, so I'm only taking the one for now. But just... Like if we find anything in the shed, then I'll be happy to... Like, if we still have a slot after rooting through the shed. You know, occasionally there will be, like, fixed camera angle games. Loading Ready Runs and Let's Note recently featured one of them. And that one also went hard on the CRT look and low poly and whatnot. It was pretty neat. I forget what it was called. Something Murder House something? Rather short game. Yeah, no, a low-key indie effort, but really fun. And here I am playing, I want to say maybe one of the last big budget efforts in that particular space. And yeah, it's kind of a shame how that's a lost art. The whole... We're gonna set the camera up in such a way that you feel watched by something else in this particular shot. That's kind of tension that with a regular old camera that just doesn't happen anymore. Number of bandages have been hung up. Could these brown stains be blood? They better not be pus. It's a map of the courtyard. Take it. Oh, I'm in a typewriter item box situation right now? What is that? Oh, it's just a random box in the foreground. Wait. Oh. A family picture. This journal left by someone. Daddy attached first. Mom attached second. Inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true mom, where? Don't know dad, found mommy again. Then attached mommy, she move no more, she's screaming, why? Just want to be with her. Mom, where? Miss you. Oh, no. Yeah, if I had an ink ribbon, if I only had a brain. Oh. We've been pretty frugal with our saving, and I'm not going for some kind of record here, so... yeah, we can totally save. Oh, this looks one way. Or at least somewhat sketchy. Gonna risk as much as going outside and picking up that spare green herb. Okay, that took care of this particular stretch of map. Okay, there's still something where the crows were glaring at us. We can still clean it up later. Cat, what's up? It's no typewriter. We can save you progress. Yeah, it's good. Crude bed. Looks like no one's used it in a long time. Well, you know, the virus keeps you active. Just in case shit goes south. No reason, no other reason. Will you take the crank? Why, yes, I would like a crank. And there's nothing else here. I feel like a fool. Square crank. What? That was sudden. Oh dear. Oh. That's not where I wanna go. Shit. I mean, I could maybe rub-a-dub her here. Come on, girl. On time. Yep. I know I'd usually be more forthcoming with shotgun rounds, but this is Lisa Trevor. Lisa Trevor does not die. They met Nemesis and were like, yeah, you know, something creepy, unkillable chasing you. That's kind of what most of these games should have. And, yeah. So we got Lisa Trevor. I'm not sure if she's still behind me. I don't care to look. Is there a regular zombie here now? You're not coming back. I was kind of dancing around the whole part involving here. Yeah, fuck you too. This one carved into the indentation. 2 vertical lines across and 3 horizontal lines. Could it be some kind of symbol? Written in this indentation. When the wind sweeps across the earth, it will shine to the heavens. Okay. We have the wind medallion. Also, come on, not wasting ammo on these shitheads. I'm getting my knife. way back here is easy, but the way... like the way that one broken door works is that we can't really get back to the safe room. Shit. Okay. Hey, cat. What's up? You're so talkative. Actually, let's take the green herb, use the green herb, and then take the blue herb. The green herb, please. The green herb, please. Thank you. The green herb, the blue herb helps with poison. I'm not sure if you can hear her when she starts meowing on her own. The cats often don't trigger my noise gate. Okay, there's that. This is probably the whole elevator situation. Yeah. Cat. My character's outside right now, so cat bowling is actually a little scary in this game. I think she might want to go outside. Cat, you wanna head on to the balcony? She's not sitting in front of it, so... couldn't right here. And here we need the square crank. So while this part with Lisa Trevor, like Lisa Trevor's entire presence in this game is a remake thing. And it's good advice. Yeah, so her entire presence in the game is a remake thing, but they made sure that you do encounter her. It's still not optional. Also, there could be snakes here. Little ones. And I've mentioned this before. The backgrounds in this game look so good now that I have trouble telling them apart from polygon objects. And honestly, isn't that what you want? With this type of setup? Sure, you still kind of want to be able to have people see points of interest, although they just straight up do this with like an interface glimmer effect that is clearly not diegetic, like not in the world. But, crow? Same rule as with any other bird. Okay, yeah. You're starting shit? Okay, you're starting shit. And I'll spare some 9mm on you motherfuckers. Don't think I won't do it. Not eager to kill animals, but I will defend this big dumb blow quick hole press. Cat! What's the emergency? Really? Huh. You know, if you don't come back, I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know, I feel the T-virus least talked about property is that it makes everything it comes in contact with really stupid. From a, I wanna say, survival instinct perspective. And there's a little elevator. We need a battery to power it. It's a whole thing. And gives us access to the caverns behind the waterfall, etc., etc. And I'm not just talking about the things that come into literal contact with the T-virus. You know, people getting turned into zombies and whatnot. I think Umbrella, the moment they got their hands on the progenitor virus, like, all bets were off intelligence-wise. Nope, nope, nope. Also poisoned. Oh, that's a lot of snakes. There's so many snakes. That's nice of them. You know, putting that right here. Also, I think the spider warning is in full effect now. They're gonna show up and they're gonna be upsetting. This is the safe room, I think. Right. Like, I have bits of the floor plan of this entire place still seared into my brain. Along with very specific memories from the summer I played this. Okay, I'm always super reluctant to take first aid sprays in Resident Evil games because a couple of games penalize their use specifically when it comes to playing for certain ratings. Like time, your clear time is important, how often you have saved, and first aid sprays, which are a full heal. Oh no. Herbs are fine. Like, fuck yourself up on that weed, but don't take any of that pre-made big pharma stuff. I don't even think it's a specific dig at, you know, any kind of pharma thing, even with Umbrella in the game. Oh, cat, please. What is it you want? I'm gonna check on her real quick. So this just happened. I opened the balcony for her. And she still looked at me. And I was like, what do you want? Validation? And then I petted her briefly and said, you're very beautiful and I appreciate you. And then she went outside. So yeah. Validate your parking and validate your cats. Get me? Nope. Did I get all of them? Well, not quite. So, I don't know if they're like a constant thing and just keep spawning here. But I'd say we cut them all. This, please. I know I should be using the D-pad, but... Start some shit. I brought the knife, so just saying. Gotta keep an eye on my health. Mm-hmm. Haven't really gotten much. Like, haven't really made much leeway. Much progress here. Headway, that's what I'm looking for. Oh wow, this is really not Chris's best, huh? Okay. You son of a bitch. It's a bit of a delay on the swing, which is why they sometimes swoop at me and then it'll be too late, even though you would hope that that's the tell that allows you to do it. Okay. 2 vertical lines across and 3 horizontal lines. Suncrest. Ah, it's that simple actually. Guessing I put them in left to right. Oh, heck yeah. Uh-huh. Crow, just know that I'm awfully tempted to come at you with a world ender. Anyway, it feels good to have something like that by my side, knowing that the hunters are probably coming at us in less than an hour. Like, it's not timed. I know when they come into play, but ugh. For some reason, big frog monsters get awfully scary when they can one-shot you with a decapitation move. Still more snakes, huh? It's not important. We'll probably not be running this route a whole lot. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's how I want to run this. Got a trusty sidearm, fully loaded shotgun for those encounters, and what else do you really need? Let me revise the position and take the fuel canteen preemptively. There's a couple of zombies here in rooms that we might return to. Also this. Also murderous tentacles. And now we're in caution again, so there's that. Can we not push this? Huh. Cat. Yeah. Just opened something for you. Yeah. Yeah. Newspapers lie scattered about. They all seem to contain articles about stars. Oh yeah, no, that's us. Something over there. Locked. The door plate reads gallery. Map of the residence. Oh, okay. There's a hole in the wall. See a giant beehive. Why? What? There's a zombie in here now, huh? Nice. More newspapers, magazines lie on top of the bed. Some appear to have vomited blood on some of the newspapers. How can you tell it's vomited blood? Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. Plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the TRS has had a substantially strong effect on this one. The TRS virus has drastically morphed its host anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. You must be so proud. We've also found that plant 42 has two main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the plant's 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine a specific chemical. The bulb-like body of the plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it's used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When the plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey, or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal the vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. Well, that's our access to the basement. Would we have encountered this zombie in the bathroom if he hadn't come after us? The residence key. Water drips from the sink. Perhaps the valve was broken. I don't know. Even a broken valve occasionally releases a game. Ah, that was the Plant 42 report. The Plant 42. Put some respect on that. It's like the Baron Harkonnen. Just not quite as bulbous. Oh, that's not room 01. Okay. Did it just say 001? Huh. Lighting doesn't quite catch up with this object. But other than that... Okay, now we can pass here. Hopefully. Oh, you son of a bitch. I mean, it's avoidable, I guess. Yeah, we encountered one zombie, but that one... that one I decapitated, so there's no Crimson Head risk. Wait a minute. Are we sure this guy is dead? Really? Not this guy in particular. Jesus. Discolored toilet paper. I mean, this guy is clearly gonna drop to the ground once I make it to the other side of the room, right? Suicide note. Okay, content warning. This is a suicide note. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive, but robots started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. We would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? Oh. Actually, from the guy who hanged himself. I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually, I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. everything is set. All I need to is a little current. Yeah, very dark. I'm not trying to, make light of this. It just might be very upsetting. This particular line of thought. Linda, please forgive me. So, do we cut him down and out of his misery for good? Because he's probably also a zombie. That's just a safe room. But then again, our knife is in a safe room, so... What's the point of this one? Magnum double Dillinger. Oh, I guess it has 2 shots? Oh. No, it's an awful lot of effort for a guy who's literally just hanging there, but somehow I kind of want to give him some peace. Is there an upper floor to this place? Not really. But I seem to remember that you could do something here. Cat, please. I mean, would have been a minor revelation if there was like a self-made bayonet in this game, but Cat, please. You got everything you need. Maybe? Did I decapitate this guy as well? There we go. Okay, it's kind of one of those things that is just there. No ambiance. That's okay. Oh, that's a big spider. That's... Oh. And why did I not reload the shotgun? Oh. Oh, boobies. You know, the game should now just let me immediately get attacked by one because... You know... Oh, strange silhouette within the reddish light. Could it have some kind of meaning? In this game? Perish the thought. Advertising for an arm wrestling contest. The winner will be named Chief of the per day of the Wrecking Police Department. Oh, that's how Chief Irons came into power, huh? I'll be a little dinged anyway. There we go. Bandage with blood. Like... So is it coming up here, or...? Oh, hi. Well... I cocked that up for sure, and I think we're poisoned. Oh, we're totally poisoned. Let's get treatment. Oh, we're still fine. That's good. We'll probably make another pass to this chest before we go into the basement. I don't think we need the control key before then. Wrong door. Okay, so this one has 4 eyelashes, I guess. They're all cheap vintage. Good grief. This one has 2. What does a first aid box do? Like, an herb mix of green and blue herb was inside. Oh, okay. Book of a red cover. Nothing is printed on any of the pages, so is there a special way to use it? We'll figure it out. Probably belongs into a shelf somewhere. This one also has 2. But orange is the 5 here. I think the pictograms don't really do anything. It's red, green, and orange. And the order for us to light them would be red, orange, and green. So let's leave this room real quick. Hold up. Looks like there's loot. Really? Nothing? Oh, maybe it's just a cork from one of the barrels. It kind of looked like the game wanted us to wanted to draw attention to that, like maybe an ink ribbon. do you unlight it? Then again, the whole eye thing is so deliberate. So let's just make a note. Orange with a 2. Red with something, and green with, I guess, 3. Also with a 2. That's a 4. Okay. Now we can go into the control room. Or the basement, in a general sense. Okay. We earned ourselves a save. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Oh. Hmm. How would I... Hmm. Yeah, you motherfuckers are in for a surprise. I hope. Oh? Hey, I stand corrected. Everything sucks. This really stinks, so to speak. Let's do the succubun first. The physics of that always looked very satisfying. As the music starts out so peaceful until it just descends into abject terror. Otherwise, this is a safe corridor, so I usually associate this one with a little busy work, but nothing too harrowing. Come on. Not to belabor the point that Chris is brawnier than Jill, but the fact that they push at the same speed, like they could differentiate it a little bit. Although it might, that might really fuck with the game's speedrunning matter. Okay, everything's fine, there's nothing in the water. We need the
Richard.
guests, like the vacation. Who? What?
Chris!
Oh, is he tied to it, or? How did Richard get here? I mean, I'm glad he recovered from the snake bite, but I don't think he's gonna recover from that. Oh shit. Was like, can't reach me, can't reach me. They can totally reach me. Where am I on this map? Fuck. Come on, Bruce. You just ate. There's 3 of them. Jesus Christ. Also not gonna fight them because they're just gonna be bullet sponges with no upside. Yes, I want to scout this key. Fuck off. I just want to get through this door. bleeding from like 10 orifices I didn't have before. Warning lamp indicates that there is an emergency. You think? Half my left calf missing is kind of an emergency, true. They're gonna bump the glass and spook me, aren't they? Error message is being displayed. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. Press it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. What? What?
All doors to achieve maximum safety.
Okay. Oh.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Game. This is not the time? Fuck you, Chris.
50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
The door is held tightly shut by the pressure of the water. Well,
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
I guess climbing up would be the smart move when water might.
Reaching 90% of pressure threshold.
I mean, we should be out of the woods now, so we can just wait this out.
95% of pressure threshold. All personnel prepare for impact. Reaching maximum pressure threshold.
Why is this an issue? I'm sorry, but I have deeply misunderstood what was going on there. I mean, I also just saved, so that's fine. Still. Like your fears surviving. Yeah, and also your questionable level design. It is an unprinted book. Might actually just be an item for later. What if we hadn't saved Richard in time? There's no point in dealing with those fuckers. At least not right now. need to do the pushing puzzle again. That's gonna honk. My stimuli stuffed ADHD brain just going, no. Anyway, no, cat. Your sister just tore up a storm in here. Please don't. Is there any upcoming stuff that looks exciting? Actually, I've been wondering what to play next. I definitely need a palate cleanser after October, because we've played a ton of Metroid, which are, you know, they're less horror games, but they have a certain gloomy quality, and
Richard!
now we also did a bunch of horror games, so yeah, I do wonder.
Chris, stop! No! Richard.
Yeah, Richard's super dead, so yeah, so hence why I've been wondering what to play. I don't really have much of a plan. Like, I know a few things I still wanna play during the remaining 2 months of the cat. I will let this cat also onto the balcony. Be right back. Okay, so we can grab this and check it. Herb mix of 2 green herbs. That's a fucking waste. In case of drop in oil pressure, open valve 2. Map of the aqua-ring, take it. Not right now. It seems to be in proper working order. Seems. Well, and also sharks, you know. I suppose we can make it to that other door. I hope. Like, we're not too badly dinged, so... What the hell is that? Oh, right. Plant 42. Let's not get too close. Really? Is my only option to walk? Oh, right. We also need to drain the water because the plant gets water from here. So this is a no-go. Oh, map tells us there's nothing left here. Maybe there will be like a control puzzle to make sure that, like, the moment we flip the switch, something goes wrong in the whole regulation thingy. Gosh, in case I drop an oil pressure control, open valve number 2. A pressure shelter.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Ah, the valve's over there.
Reaching 30%
Okay.
of pressure threshold.
Okay.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Yeah. 2.
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
What? Did it go down properly this time? Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, knock yourself out, dumbass. Do I now drain the system? Bummer. Would suck to be an aquatic life form right about now. It's not callous. It sucks that Umbrella had so many animals. There's a little dynamite. They suck beyond. Oh no, you don't want to touch the wet dynamite. Just stay away, man. Okay, there's a whole bunch of ammunition here that I still want to get. Also, Bruce and friends are still flopping around here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, let's do the kind thing. Was that enough of the kind thing? Speaking of the kind thing, the cat wants back in. Hmm. There's still some water left there, so... Sorry, buddy. What a gnarly ass shark. I still have... Okay, I still have 2 shells. Chris, just... please. There's a maybe not dead shark. You're not kidding. Game. I love it. I love it, especially after all the bullshit. Like... Like if they had placed a safe room between the whole business with the valves and and the remaining sharks, this would be fine. I mean, if you have sharks in the game, give them the moment to shine. The one shark in the original game is kind of like, don't sit on the camera. Ugh. But now we have to do this again. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to play next. I've been sitting on the Switch version of Wonderful 101 for a long ass time. Also getting that hankering again to play an RPG. There's a very promising upscale project for Final Fantasy VIII, which is the only one between 4 and 9 that we haven't played. But that one needs, like, I think they're currently in some sort of alpha beta phase for a big update. So I wanna wait until that is done.
Rich.
And yeah, I've also been thinking about replaying a couple of games that I've previously featured, like, you know, years and years ago. Just stuff that I tend to revisit somewhat periodically, like Chrono Trigger. But I think if I were to replay Chrono Trigger, I want to do it in combination with a Chrono Cross playthrough. I mean, now that we know how, it's actually not hard.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold. Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
That good raccoon herb. Wait, that's not... Now I'm going back to the aqua ring. Let's leave the sharks be for the moment. At least I had the decency to actually give you six rounds. Which we probably need, because those 3 boxes we put afloat are no longer afloat. Actually, yeah, the game has been fucking with us a little, so as much as it pains me to give ourselves a runaround like this, let's go save. That shark is an instant kill, and I'm not entirely sure what we could have done different, other than pump more ammunitions into him with a very non-committal animation. Oh, fuck. Oh, 42. I mean, there's a very easy way to determine if something can be killed with bullet in these games, and that's bringing the Magnum. Wait. Or I could use the self-defense gun, because after that, it's probably useless. And that's it. I guess it's just one of those items that then lingers in your inventory. Maybe it also one-shots the tyrant. I have no idea. Can I not push? Oh. This is so weird. Like, I remember the puzzle being a little more complicated in the original version, but you could completely seal this corridor. If they ever re-release this game again, like in a completely made-over way, I kind of want there to be a thing that if you let the sharks live, like we just did, we went into the room briefly, and now we're back. I kind of just want them to license the Gio or Gaio fish monsters from, God, what's his name? Kenji Ito. Like, they just start sprouting mechanical legs and come after you. No explanation, no context, just, yep. Buddy, are you dead? Okay. Chris, you're a big fella. Just grab the tail and pull. Is there maybe a way to electrocute the bastard? Well, that's out. Going in is out. They have us electrocute a fucking shark. Okay. Does that mean it's blown? It's toasted. I mean, so is this fish. Like, you smell that? That's like... to... God, I'm so sorry. Like, you may not have a reference point here, but I would say, Nordsee, which is a fast food chain in northern Germany, or maybe all of Germany. I don't know. They sell fish sandwiches. Oh, there was still loot. There's still loot and then there's sharks. Do I have to cut them open now and see if they have like a severed arm that was holding a gun? Huh, look, I found a gun. That is... Nobody's gonna believe that. That is kind of awesome. And then you pretty little engraving property of Richard. Oh. It's not as cool when you knew the guy. Hint, they were probably not supposed to be used around this much water. Pardon, fuck? Okay, now it's one of the moments where it's really a shame that I don't use a camera. Because I was just... my mouth was hanging open for a good 10 seconds. I did not know this was in this game. Like, you could also not see anything on the map. I was literally just punching the map, or, you know, with the action button. Starscaster Arsenal and also Richard's face. Oh shit, no, we found Richard's. God. I mean, he kind of hid it in hammer space to be honest, but yeah. Well done, Richard. We shall honor your name by kicking ass with this shotgun. Now, the room with all the roots. Have those roots since croaked, or do I still need to do something there? I mean, there's also the whole thing with preparing a chemical and then injecting the chemical into the roots and all that jazz. So they might still be active. When it comes to Plant 42, I'm always tempted to just not do the chemical thing. You done? You're done. Sorry. And just duke it out. Okay, those have become a little more docile, not by much. Can they hurt us? Okay, these are really just roots for getting water and nutrients. They're not blood-sucking tentacles. Sucks that you have over-specialized appendages, I guess. Or in this case, it really doesn't suck. At least not for me. Or off me, or out of me. Get the gallery key. That's the big room that is adjacent to Plant 42. Rough map memory of the layout of that room. And where not to go. Because I think the moment we step into the plants room, we're toast, or we're engaged in combat, so to speak. It might also be entirely possible that doing the whole chemical thing is not optional in this version. Fuck you, wasps. Also, poison? No. Oh, this room just kinda felt way bigger. A corpse with a contorted expression of pain in his face. He's holding something. Will you take the insecticide spray? Yeah. It's too dangerous to go any further. Oh, I beg to differ. Oh, we're gonna do it through the wall. Oh, buddy, you're all swollen up. That's right. I don't give a shit. So, plant 42 is in the big room. You know, going into a new room with full up inventory is not great. Well, at least we can take a gander, get an idea. What the hell? Giant plant is crushing the wall. Some of the angry moths surrounds it. Let them be angry moths. I'm not gonna confront that. Huh. Levels lined with red books. There's one white book sandwiched between them. Well, I can't really take it. Yeah, we need to get rid of a lot of hardware. That we can pick up. The whole Umbrella brand products. Oh, that's great. When the virus doesn't get you, it'll be the skin cream that they didn't properly test. Ah, shit. Wildly guessing here. I'll just drop by the room again and properly check. Every goddamn time. And I don't even think it's predicated on anything other than, I guess maybe I could push it out a little more? Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to disturb you again. I'm an idiot. I figured it out. Okay, so... Also this. This one has 4. It's red. And red will correspond to one of the 8 bolts. It's not just about the numbers of eyelashes, but also the placements. Like, this goes sideways. And the other one with the 2 lashes looks a little different. Then their corresponding numbers are 3 for the red one, 5 for the orange one, and 6. I actually wasn't far off. And also this makes a little more sense within the universe. As something that they would come up with. And also isn't predicated on the random placement of these. Do this right now. Don't do it. Not while I'm working on the damn puzzle. Did I push too far? Can I reset this? Yeah, I can. Okay, so there's a wrong placement that it remembers, or a less than ideal placement. There we go. Let's take care of all that. Can I heal up? That is precisely not what I need. Honestly, they might not be used for the handgun in this entire place. Also not for the for the Magnum. What's also nice about this approach is that once Plant 42 is dead, we can just run through the other passageway. By the way, we are doing all of this to get the final residence key over for the old house. That's the entire point of this excursion. Double check my notes. Yep, this one should be 3. This one should be 6, and this one should be 5. And why are not opening? Or some slight variation thereof, I guess. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristic of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that the chemical and the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They've been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. Characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. Screenshot. Okay. Ah. Wait, they want us to put together a classical painting of a naked lady? It's like they made this for internet educated teenagers. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make V-Jolt, and then I'm gonna deliberate if I wanna use it. What? Did it say you don't know much about medicine? Really? Does this whole thing just not work for Chris? Wow. He's simple, but he's fine. Okay. Okay then. Gonna save. Gonna pump a lot of shotgun shells into a big angry plant. I should probably also bring maybe a little healing. Just a freebie before I forget it. Does this look? Oh, we're gonna wanna get rid of that shotgun at some point, as in get rid of those 6 shells. So actually, if I do it wrong and save here, I'll have to run for a bunch longer. If I'm ill-prepared and do it again, I'll have to run even more. Let's roll those dice. But honestly, I don't think there's anyone in this video game that would withstand this much bullet. Particularly with the combat shotgun and the magnum in the mix. By the way, is there anything left on this? Oh, there's still some kind of item. Oh, there's a lone little red herb. I'll pick that up on the way back. I imagine I will burn through some healing. Okay, it's boss fight time. It just occurred to me that we know someone who knows a lot about medicine, and that person... Well, it would have been a bit of a hike, but still. Let's first... Okay. I expanded this arena a little. Right, that's okay. Old shotgun. It's done for. Nope, 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 nope. I can't see shit here, so back up we go. Can I even get me here? Thing is, Jill doesn't just get the nuclear option with the V-Jolt. She also gets flame rounds in her grenade launchers, so wow, Chris really is a little bit fucked in this scenario. Okay, this was hopefully the last we'll ever hear or see of Plant 42. Look at those fleshy, whatever you want to call them. That's the big door. Ah, of course. Well, this won't leave this place. Huh.
Oh, you scared me. You okay?
Yeah, it's dead. But Richard, he's gone.
How? Come on, ask how. Please.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault. I should have watched out for him.
I found a
I mean,
pharmacy
he was wondering
if
about.
I can come up with something useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Is she gonna tinker around in that room now? Like, was there an option to get Rebecca to make the V-Jolt?
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. Want me to treat your wounds?
Sure.
Yeah, would you? Thanks.
Okay. Guess the pressure got to her.
Be strong, Rebecca.
You could also give her a proper hug, you. Be strong, Rebecca, and as emotionally distant as I will be through much of the series.
Wesker?
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know. We got separated.
I see.
Very subdued Wesker
Anyway, we better
performance
find a way
here.
out of here before we turn into zombie food. Got any suggestions, Wesker?
We should get a better grip on the situation. There must be areas still to be explored in that
Hawk pause.
Chris, I want you to check them out one more time. I'll continue my investigation here.
Sure thing.
That's what he was dealing with. Come on. Yay! How's that pistol? There we go. Oh, I did the thing where I'm slightly disorganized and then suddenly has two stacks of ammo. Also, that's a terrible idea. For reasons. Unless we want to become Hunter Chow. Still jumpy around those holes in the floor. Yes, I'm totally just going back there for that one red bird, but this will also mean we have completely dealt with this place. And that's something to feel good about. Except the main corridor, oddly enough. Huh. Oh. Did they put... Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, makes sense. Let's actually save real quick. And do a little more of the mansion.
answer me, somehow give me a sign. Krista, Brad, can you hear me? Brad! Damn!
Keeps trying. Also, is there like a 5 o'clock shade on Chris that wasn't there before? That would be a really cool detail. Who let you out? Honestly, honestly, the fact that the Cerberus hounds are still kind of have a mode where they're just lounging around like a regular dog makes it even less appealing to go after them. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. Not going back there again. We got blue robes at home. Oh. Is this to protect yourself from the monster and chains that can be hurt by guns? I also fixed the door knob to make sure you can get away. Wesker. Oh, he's such a nice evil megalomaniac. Oh. Huh. And now it's hunting season. Or rather, hunter season. Hunting stars. Actually, I don't intend to use these first aid sprays in a little while. Might as well just banish them. Not even playing for a good rating. It's just a thing. Although I'm pretty sure I'm not the only Resident Evil veteran who is like, no, not using first aid sprays unless I have to. Yeah. Kept this a little too long. Okay. We want a Magnum. I suppose a combination of these two is gonna be fine. Save right away. Actually, no. Also, I don't want to completely obliterate the first regular zombie I encounter. Zombie comes out, boom, and like the upper half of his body is just gone. Yeah, it has been repaired. Thank you, Wesker. I would still like to gingerly take your shades off your nose and break them right in front of you. He's an effective villain in later games, is what I'm trying to say. Like, let's say Wesker is the absolute high point of Resident Evil 5, and that game has problems. Okay. Alright. Huh. Yeah. Second I was like, helmet key, of course. And nope. Wasn't that. However. Can I use the self-defense gun against the tyrant? Or the snake, just to see if it packs like the most ungodly punch in the game, or it's really just... Now it actually makes sense this room would be populated by crows, since it's been wide open for a while. Nice little shortcut to the lobby. There's some kind of internal organ inside. Can't tell whether it came from a human or an animal. This diary. Something handwritten. It's not dated. Nothing changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while because nobody knows about the secret behind its painting. Behind this painting, not even Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. Okay. Did he leave this brilliant secret right here? Could be a telescope? Looks pretty old. I need a bathroom break, so I want to play a little more, maybe like half an hour, but for now, gotta pee. So, get up, stretch, refill your water, practice some self-care if you will, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. And we're back. Game. Oh, there we go. Sure. Are we still most disappointing bit of loot in this game? They're getting quite tough, huh? Jewelry box. Oh, we need the emblem again. Wait, no. These bits make an emblem, don't they? This room always kind of struck me as is creepy because they could just always like this risk of something jumping out from behind the curtains. Oh? Really? Nothing unusual, huh? Okay then. And so maybe I should take to running around with the Magnum. Because, if there are hunters coming at me, I might want to have access to that kind of firepower right away. If it's just some zombies standing on the other side of the room, I can still... Huh. I can still deal with that. Surprised the cellar didn't get up yet. Fucked up thing about the hunters is that they're not even necessarily loud. Okay. Death race? That sure shit didn't move around in the original. Mail to the Chief of Security. XD is throwing up on us. What? Execute the following procedure within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. Lure stars to the estate and... I thought they did the lab thing on purpose. But no. Lure stars to the estate and obtain Bar's raw combat data against stars. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimen as samples, and excluding the tyrant, dispose of the tyrant. I mean, the tyrant is kind of a failure. The external heart should have been a giveaway. Ensure complete disposal of the Arclay laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for further instructions. If for some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by that outline, report immediately. In case of emergency situations, report directly to the extension number 5691. Good luck. Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Inc. Wow, the paper trail this company leaves is something. Okay, so the weird ass eagle is not gonna kill me with a death laser. That much seems certain. I mean, I'm full up anyway, right? Let's dispose of some stuff. Actually, we've been using these daggers, or not really been using these daggers. Let's switch it up a little. Uh-huh. Ah, the locking sound is not from any kind of floor plate. It's from the weird ass security system. Oh, sucks for you. What to do with the red one? That one's new. Well, quote unquote new. Jesus. Oh, did he still used one of the daggers even though we had the grenades equipped? Because I guess there was no applicable use case for the grenades, which, you know, thank you, game. It's very lenient of you. 3 rounds on for one fucking hunter. Damn. Parasol. What was the Modisk again? For again? Yeah, I think this has something to do with lab access. That's definitely important. This is kind of telling me to get my ass back up the stairs, huh? Hmm. Something with the elevator. Wait, a set of stairs that go up. Right. This is where I got the armor key. But, or the shield key, whatever. But then it was like, yeah, but you also need an entirely different key. Yeah. Let's grab the bait like an idiot. Come out, Frogger. Got your number. Oh shit. Well, this is awkward. Could you come back up? To be completely honest, I don't want to do this with the Magnum. The snake must hate us by now. Yeah, that should do it. Honestly, I don't even have to bring the pistol. I mean, good God. We've had it with this mother ducking snack and this mother ducking mansion. Is it just doing its thing down there? Like, would a real crafty player just shoot it from here? Justice. unconspicuously trying to leave. Really? Hmm. Yeah, I remember that in the original there were only 2 encounters with the snack. But... Huh. Like, you kinda low-key suspected to have one last lunch and thereby open that door or something. Like the old Crocomire. Shocker. This one does not open from this side. How does the helmet key just open the elevator? Always takes me out a little that you don't hear the tick-tock. Like the sound of the clock seemingly does not reach upstairs. And the sound design is so... makes it sound so grand that, of course, you would hear it. Probably a couple rooms over. Huh. So this entire section is out. There's still this one door. I guess we want that one. Actually, I'm gonna make the journey over to that safe room. And then call the stream. Because we've been going for 3.5 hours. And I also don't wanna deprive us of too much game of Friday's stream, because it's clear we're not gonna finish this tonight, but also I don't like it when I only have like an hour or so left over. Oh, there's a hunter here. Please don't. Okay. Okay. Let's not ponder the uncomfortable question how long we've been, you know, how long we haven't saved. Actually, let's do ponder it for Resident storeroom. Okay. So everything we did in the mansion, we're gonna have to do again. And I'll either do that offline or with all of you at the beginning of next stream. That's another thing that's kinda in my blood as an old Resident Evil player, even though it's absolutely unnecessary if you just wanna get through the game casually. It's don't use any first aid sprays because they drop your score. And don't save too often, even though we've already saved 15 times and it doesn't fucking matter and we have enough ink ribbons. I should have saved before we fought the snack. I should have saved after the snack. Shit. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We'll get through this next time on Friday. In the meantime, if you like what you saw, you can... Oops, there you go. You can check out my YouTube archive where I put most of my VODs before they expire on Twitch. Lots of playthroughs there, including all the recent Metroid stuff and Alien Isolation. If you want to be notified when I go online on Friday, you can follow me on Twitch or on Twitter Mastodon. And if you're ever feeling like supporting the stream with money, you can do that by way of Ko-fi. Yeah. It was a fun stream, like this little hiccup at the end notwithstanding. I like this game a lot. it balances, it kind of balances out this whole thing about this is a very familiar game. I like the overall playstyle, I like the puzzling, I even like the inventory management in spite of myself. Combined with the occasional bursts of stress, and it kind of levels out into a really enjoyable experience for me. Even though it controls like ass, and some of the mechanics are really dated, and some of the gotchas and instant deaths can be really grating, but I still kind of love it. It's a really good version of a really good game. Or at the very least, one I really like. Anyway, everyone, take care of yourself. I'll see you all on Friday for the last leg of this journey and the last Halloween stream for the year. And yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of the folks around you. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Get vaccinated if possible, and take good care. Bye.